Welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be doing a hero deep dive on Martha. We're going to be talking about what you should be thinking about when you're leveling her, who she's good with, who she's good against, how you can counter her, and if you should be building her up. So let's go ahead, jump into her skills. Her first one is her ultimate ability, Foremother's Oath. Increases all allies' speed for 6 seconds, up to 250% depending on the level. Second one, the Secret of Longevity. Martha's basic attacks heal her when a projectile hits an enemy, projectile being her basic attack. The farther the projectile travels, the more health it will restore. One projectile can restore up to 24% of her health, plus 5,200 to equal the number. Then Tea Party. This is where she's getting most of her value. Conjures a totem in front of the character that restores allies' health. Enemies can't target the totem, but it can take AoE damage. Health regen for each ally is 60% magic attack plus 32,500 for 8 seconds. This is going to be her only healing ability. If she doesn't have a totem down, she cannot heal others besides herself. Then lastly, the Healing Brew. While the totem is active, the ally with the least health now receives additional healing. That's 15% health plus 4,200 for 8 seconds. In terms of skins, she's an intelligence hero and she has 4 additional skins. Those are magic attack, 2 health, an armor, and an intelligence. Priority order should be the Masquerade magic attack skin, then the intelligence skin, then I usually say 1 health skin, then 1 winter skin, and then you can choose to level up a 2nd health skin if you want. Honestly, you don't need to. Primary reason you don't need to is if you don't have them, then you will be able to ult faster with Osh. So, because of that, the double health skin is not really needed. I built them up just because whenever I started the game, she was one of the first heroes I developed, and I didn't know better. If I had to go back now, I probably would make a different decision. Stats. She is a healer, support, and intelligence is her main stat, so it gives her additional points of physical attack if intelligence is the hero's main stat, which doesn't really help her that much because it only helps a basic attack. You'll notice that she has a pretty solid amount of health. And if we do a comparison of, like, let's say Isaac, she has double the health of Isaac for the most part. So she is pretty tanky on the backline. Items that you need to be thinking about. Lamort's cards, number 1. Always going to need those for intelligence heroes. And the other one is Enigma's Chronicles. Those are going to be pretty essential. Glyphs. She has 5 different glyphs. Magic attack, health, magic defense, armor, and intelligence. Top priority is magic attack, followed by intelligence, followed by magic defense. Then it's really dependent on what you have done with skins on whether you should go with health or armor. For artifacts, she has an armor artifact for the Zarakari teapot. Then Tome of Arcane Knowledge, which gives her magic attack and health, and intelligence. This is pretty close, depending on the team. If the team, is going to be lasting a long time, this is pretty essential for Osh, for the extra armor. So I do put this as the number 1 priority. Though this is very good for her to do more healing, both to herself and others, because it's magic attack and health. But this still should be the number 1 priority, number 2, and then number 3. She does not have any Ascension abilities yet. Eventually she might get them. But she is a member of the healer branch, so if you want to upgrade her a little bit more, you're going to have to upgrade those using internal seeds. Now let's go ahead and take a look at a battle that she is in. And I am going against this team right here. So we have a Jhu, Kark, Sebastian, Fafnir, Aiden team. And this is intentional because I wanted to, number 1, be able to show how her abilities with a slower team. And I picked my team as well to be pretty slow so that she can get her totem down. So that bauble right there, that's her basic attack, right? And that will heal her depending on how far it travels. Then in just a sec, you'll see here, right there. Okay, you see this like little jukebox? That is the totem. Now, that is going to look different depending on what skin you have on Martha, but that totem is what is going to be healing the entire team. And it is a very strong heal. As long as it stays up, that heal is very, very strong. So it's a great, she could be one of the best healing heroes out there, as long as that totem is staying alive. Then she just ulted, which is going to increase my team's speed. You'll notice that they're going to be going a lot faster because it's 250% for 6 seconds. Like, look, he's just smashing right now, Tristan. And yeah, we're just going to clean up the rest of that team pretty easily. Everyone's in full health because Martha is just laying that totem down too quick. So, what are her strengths? Well, Martha, number one, she has amazing AoE heals as long as that totem is up. She is probably the strongest healer as long as the totem is up. On the flip side, if that totem is not up and you're able to get rid of it pretty quick, Martha's value goes down significantly. Her other strength is that she is essential to the Osh team. If you do not have her, you're not going to be doing nearly as much damage. So she is really kind of one of the, I would say, top 7, top 8 required heroes in the game. Weaknesses. Well, again, as I mentioned, she can be negated pretty easily by just destroying this totem. That's all you really have to do, and she's in trouble. And the other weakness is she takes a really long time to ult because she has so much health that it's, unless she's taking a lot of damage, it's just not going to go up very quickly. So the ability to speed up allies for 6 seconds, which is an amazing ability, does not get used very much during fights. Counters. Basically anyone that does an AoE attack will do pretty well against Martha. So you can think of like Aurora, Kira, those type of heroes. Those are the ones that are going to knock out the totem, which in case is going to make her a lot weaker. Other hero like Celeste, who could just stop some healing with that aura that she puts out, can also be pretty effective. Who is she good against? She's amazing against really backline attacking heroes, so primarily like Jhu and Kayla. If I see a Jhu and Kayla on the opposing team, I put Martha in. Those heroes are not going to be doing much at all. So she is great in those type of spots. I personally like to use her with Julius just because Julius does have a speed attack where allies gain additional speed. And I like to try to combine those to really speed up allies quite a bit. It can also, like, Julius is, if there's a shield on Martha that can speed her up to make sure that she can do her ult faster to speed everyone else up. And it keeps on going like that. Best pets to use? There's only 2, Axel and Oliver. I put Axel on her the most because of the magic attack increase will help her totem heal a little bit more. But for the most part, she is not someone who absolutely needs a pet to be effective. But if Axel is available, he'd be my choice. Overall grade, I put Martha at a B+. She is essential to Osh. She can be a very strong healer in the right situations. And because of that, I do have her in my top 7 or 8 heroes that you do need to level. But she also can be stopped. She's a much better PvE hero than she is a PvP hero. So because of that, I usually like to focus a little bit more on PvP heroes as I've gotten further in the game. But if you don't have Martha developed, she is absolutely someone that you want to make sure you get her up there so that she can be effective in Osh battles. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions down below, feel free to ask. And if you have any other heroes that you want to see in additional episodes, just put those in the comments below and we'll get to them eventually. Thanks for watching.